From that, we realized that what Bing was trying to achieve was their entire platform was Bing is for doing. So they wanted to really showcase how they get behind the creative process and, showing how, they support artists and what artists are, trying to do creatively behind the scenes. So we launched, we started off with an online contest through Talent House, where we took the tracks and engaged consumers, aspiring artists to remix the tracks. A winner was selected to fly to New York to work in the studio with Theophilus, and he chose the artist, and then that appeared on the actual remix, which came out last week. We started this with a series of performances, starting at the Bing Bar at Art Basel, Sundance. What we did was have Theophilus do everything from take over the Bing Twitter. So there was a lot of, he was very invested in the creative process of how he wanted to help Bing accomplish what they were trying to achieve. And then there was a commercial spot that many of you probably saw, the Wiz Khalifa, that aired around the Grammys. We also came up with this spot that I want to show you that launched in theaters, and it was an entire social media campaign similar to the Wiz Khalifa spot.
Ready? Hit it. Played last week. It's all right.
And this really showed who Theophilus is and, all about the artist.
I'm Theophilus London, and I'm a songwriter, rapper, designer. I make music without anyone's permission. I want to inspire people to be better. I want to inspire people to be themselves.
For the remix album, it was very transparent that Bing was behind the remix, and they had naming rights, and it was very clear that Bing supported this album as the finishing project.
Do you want to set the next one or just play it?
Yeah, you could set up. You would just play this next one.
Somehow I think we're music here, so I'll leave that.
And this is with an artist of ours, Out of Sight. He's another up and coming artist.
And
It's his music.
has
He's not
permission to play
in
this.
the actual spot. So this was an incredible opportunity. Out of Sight is, as I said, an up-and-coming artist of ours, and this is Pepsi's spot coming back into the music space after 3 years. And their What's Next campaign, they decided to choose Out of Sight's song, Tonight is the Night. And, Out of Sight, with this actual song at the record label, we weren't, looking to go to radio right at this time. And because of the amazing platform that Pepsi had, we decided to push and go to radio with this song, and this song really broke the artist's career. It ended up in the top charts. We're now getting ready to push our second single in the next few weeks, and I have the numbers just to show the impact it had. From a handful of views on YouTube, this went to 12 million, 1 million singles sold, and over 200,000 ads on Facebook. So I mean, that really sets the bar, and it was just a great opportunity. And for this artist Out of Sight, his first TV performance was on X Factor. So I mean, how exciting is that?
Awesome, great. All right, Maureen, do you want to set it up? You want to play?
Oh, I'll set it up, absolutely. Hi again. Okay, so I decided to bring to you guys a campaign that is currently still in stores. And it is taking a very traditional brand who launched a new product that needed to reach a young and affluent audience. So the client was Sally Hansen, who's owned by Cody. And as you guys may are probably familiar with it, if not, I guarantee your mothers and grandmothers have their nail polish in their cupboards and in their vanities in their bathroom. And they recently launched a new technology, and it's basically this nail polish strips, if you will. And it's real nail polish, and it's not a sticker, and it appeals to a 12 to 24-year-old female. So the product has been going tremendously well. And for the 2010 and 2011, it was the #1 beauty product in the entire category, so it was doing well. But they felt that there was a need to connect those dots with really an out-of-the-box sort of idea in a different kind of way opposed to their traditional media. So we brought them Avril, Lavigne. Together we designed an inspired line of Avril Lavigne nail polish strips. They used her name and likeness to leverage access and retail displays into 20,000 plus retail stores. It just went in. I brought you a prototype of what the display. This is on end caps in displays. In retail stores across the U.S. and in Canada, 20,000 stores. And if you go in, it's still live in stores right now. You'll find this end cap everywhere in your local Rite Aid and Walgreens and everywhere, but you will not find the product. It is completely sold out everywhere you go. So we've absolutely achieved what they wanted to do. We reached their audience. We put together a very authentic way of communicating to this younger audience that they're cool. We've used her Facebook page. On her tour date, she's going to be doing mini manicure stations. And she's endorsing it in a way that comes across to her Facebook followers and Twitter followers as completely organic. Every time she posts something about these on her Facebook page, she's getting 36,000 comments, 12,000 plus shares, on and on and on and on. And many of you may not know the relevancy of Avril anymore, but she has 32 million Facebook followers still to this day. And she's constantly in competition with Taylor Swift. So my boss's 10-year-old, for example, it is her favorite artist, and it's Beverly. So to pair Sally Hansen, which is traditionally reaching a 35 to 55-year-old woman, with Avril Lavigne, really kind of gave them a whole different look and feel to their brand, especially this particular line of products. So I brought you a quick video of the how-to video that we had Avril do. And it looks like she did it in her bedroom, essentially. And it's gotten, it's only got about 10,000 views on YouTube, but it's on all sorts of different channels. And if you Google this video, it's been translated by her fans into languages all across the world. So it's really given them this access and exposure that they might not normally have. And the way we scripted this and presented this makes it seem like Avril's kind of doing it for fun, and it doesn't feel forced. And that's really what was key into making this whole campaign a success, is to make it feel authentic. Because if it's not, the consumers are going to see right through it.
Sally Hansen, Salon Effects, real nail polish strips. Best thing that's happened to me in nails. I hate sitting through manicure, pedicure. We were just talking about how it takes forever. Like, to get it done, you're like sitting there for like an hour. To do it at home, it's like, it takes forever. And I'm super busy, and plus I just don't have the patience. So this is awesome. And these are the nail polish strips that I got to design. And it's so easy. So basically what you do is you clean your nails. So you don't have like any oil or anything like that. My nails are clean right now, so I'm just going to put like nail polish remover on it. So now, I'm going to go for the stars. I'm going to go for the stars. Basically, once you open this, you have to use it right away because it is real nail polish and it will dry out. And the awesome part about it being real nail polish is that you get to remove it with nail polish remover and it's not a big deal. You need to file, whatever. So I like to start with the baby nails. Literally stick it on. So there's a total of 16 different options and sizes. Kind of peel it off like that. And then you need to take the nail file to get any excess. Oh my god, look how easy that was.
So the thing about this campaign, and this is, I constantly am asked, what do I do? How do I start? How do I get my artists to get these deals with brands? And at the end of the day, I knew, so we were working with Sally Hansen, but I was also working with Irving Azoff and his camp and had the access to Avril. And I knew in the back of my mind that she wanted a nail deal. So it made sense, and that's probably the